looking them up on the web. So I think Tim has some closing remarks, a few of them, and then I'll just introduce the song we're going to play.
No, I think that's about it. I apologise for being distracted before. I was just reading something that coincidentally came in at the same time in relation to what we're talking about. I won't cover that now. That'll be for the next show that we do. Yeah, everybody, keep your feedback coming in. It's more than welcome. Like I say, you might not have caught show 3 or you might have missed show 2. That doesn't matter. We're trying to keep these shows current and relevant to what's happening at the moment.
It comes at the expense of quality sometimes. You have to. Any person who listens to the show now has to remember this is the 3rd show we do in a row. So 3 days in a row we did over an hour of talking mostly about the news, and we don't have quite a reserve of things to talk about. And we don't have anything scripted, so we approach the show and we hope we'll have things to talk about, which will be interesting. So just before we end the show, I'll just say the coming song that you're about to hear is Emma Lee, and she sings The Sinking Feeling. If you join us tomorrow, or maybe sometime later this week, we are supposed to we are hoping to gather quite a few news stories and try to give to start the show by giving a very condensed summary of the news relating to, especially to, I think Linux is the main theme around my side, less about copyrights. But if you tune in, I'll try and do a summary of the news, about 5 minutes, a very more informative, more formal thing, instead of having next to zero notes for the show and then starting to ramble and hopefully put some structure into it at the end by writing down, as Tim and I do independently. We try to write down things we talked about and give some guidance to the listeners. So anyway, we'll leave off with this nice song, which I've listened to hundreds of times, and I hope you like it.
All the good boys get slowly broken, with hearts left unspoken, a shell of a man. And I'm left to pick up the pieces of some